Hey everyone, back to another chess video. Today we're working on puzzles on all themes on chess.com. First puzzle, I see rook f7 staring at this d7 square, threatening mate. I see a forcing move I have is capturing this knight with check, forcing the king there. Before that, I do see I have this rook is actually just free. This bishop is staring at this pawn, and this knight really doesn't have anywhere too crazy to go. This queen has a check there, so those are kind of most forcing moves I see. Whenever you're looking at just getting mated, you look for forcing moves first from your end, so checks, captures, and attacks. Looking at this knight move, so let's start calculating. If I capture this knight, king there, I can take this rook. Queen can give me a check here. I can block with... Oh, actually, queen can't give me a check there. What am I saying? Because my queen defends that square. So queen takes, king there. I capture the rook. Maybe queen captures the knight. In that case, I do have this bishop block, this bishop defending move. Queen can't give me a check. Queen can't give me a check there. Queen can't go back to f5 and give me a check because I already saw my queen is defending that square. Takes here. And there's no other forcing moves for my queen on this end. There's no other checks I can give, no other captures I can give. I think I see queen takes knight check. King f2, king takes f7. There are some, checks that the queen can give me, but I think I can escape. Takes, king here, takes, maybe a check here. And then maybe here, check, I can block, and then I think I can escape. All right, so I think it's queen takes here. Oh, completely miscalculated that one. Didn't even think about rook all the way back. Let's take. Back, offering a trade. I'm up here. If I go here, are you just gonna come back and think maybe? If I go here, no checks. I feel like in a game I'd probably play queen g6. Let's see if there's any other tactics that I might be missing. Queen takes, king takes. I don't have any checks or mates or anything. I'm seeing just a retreating move offering a queen trade and protecting f7 and protecting any checks. Here you can capture. What if I go here, bring your rook back and just take it? Here, checks. Here, taking the pawn. I feel like in a game I would play here, but I feel like just take the pawn. No. All right, let's retry. Go for my second option of here. Oh, was that? Okay. All right. Let me look at that because I'm wondering why queen taking the pawn wasn't anything to worry about. See if this board is going to load. And gonna catch up. Oh wait. Rook takes here, 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 here. Minus 3.29. We'll say it might. I think it's a little bit worse. Oh, yeah, queen takes c4 is best, but black is still much better. Let's look at if I just took the pawn. This is bad because queen e6 check. Well, here, maybe a check here. No, bishop takes e. Oh, no, you can't go here because pawn blocks. Taking that free pawn. Dang. All right, now white is winning. Okay, that makes more sense to me. All right, let's continue on. So my gut move was the right one. All right. Rooks, pawns, queens. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. Materials even. I have this check, this check. Looking for forcing moves. That's what I'm looking for. Whenever I'm studying tactics, forcing moves, checks, captures, attacks. This check. King goes there. Maybe another check. King goes back, and then I could capture this pawn, but I don't really think that's gonna help me much. Check there. There. Maybe rook here. Check. Takes. It's not. No. Cannot give a check. Can just take straight away. There. Maybe like move. Deliver a there. All right, let's see. Check. King there. Rook f5. Queen can slide in. I can go here. Maybe a rook move here. I take with check. And I can escape my queen away. Check. There. Rook f5. The queen move doesn't work, so maybe a pawn move. But then I think, yeah, rook there. Did. Check. There. Rook f5. No threats of mate. Everything's defended on my back rank. I think it's queen f2, king h3, rook f5, threatening mate. Can't defend with the queen because I go here and I can win the queen. Pawn move doesn't work because then my rook just comes up with checkmate. Like an intermezzo attack doesn't work because rook h5 is mate. So I think that's going to be it. No, it wasn't. All right, let me retry. Oh, wait. I think it's queen f3. Yeah, okay. I completely... My queen would have been here, and I was thinking I could protect the rook, but that was silly. Queen f3 has vision on h5, not queen f2. All right, good puzzle. Okay. Knight attacking the queen. Protected by the bishop. My bishop's attacking. I have vision on this rook. Queen's attacking the knight, but it's protected. This rook is blocked by the pawn, not really doing anything. Forcing moves, checks, captures, attacks. I see. I can just straight up capture the piece that's threatening me. Be captured by the bishop. I give a check. There's nothing you can really do to save the bishop, so I take. Let's just make sure that's going to be the right one. Takes, check, block, and move. Queen has nothing to do here. think it's just this, but let me just be sure there's nothing. And the immediate check there takes check. Does it matter? Like, it's probably better to do the take first. Takes, push, check there. Then just evacuate my knight, so I'm not worried about that. Take, check, take. Or yeah, take. All right. An advancing pawn protected by a bishop. Rook and knight versus knight and bishop. Do I have any forcing moves? I see 2 checks with my knight. First check here. Goes there. Taking there doesn't help me. Just gets recaptured. Check. Goes there. I can capture this pawn. Gets recaptured. I'm not really seeing it. Let's... I don't have any pawns that can push. They are threatening this check here. Check here. Check there. Now. There. Takes. And do I have anything else? Not really. Here, just captures, and then pawn pushes. Check. There. There. No, not check, but there. No, because then I feel like this tactic's got to be about bring the check. Moves. Captures. Here. Check. There. Takes. Here. Check. Here. Takes. Rook here. You push. I take. Push. And I can go back and stop it. Check. Here. Takes. Here. Knight there. Moat. Knight captures. I take. And then I can come back here and defend. I think. Try this. No, that wasn't it. New plan. Take a rucksack of some sort. Capture. Or capture. Check. 3. Knight here. takes. Moat. Captures. Rook takes. Maybe that? The miss. What? Oh, maybe it's... Interesting. I did not see that. That was a tough puzzle. 2200. That was a really tough puzzle. Okay. This one. Knight in center. My bishop attacking there. One. Protected. Rook's looking at bishops. Pull back rank. Here. Let me think. Check. Forcing move. Check. Bishop blocks. Let's say I take with a bishop. Maybe rook takes there. There. That's mate. Check. Bishop blocks. Bishop takes. Maybe a pawn move. And then bishop there. There. Rook. There. Check. There. Takes. Oof. Push my pawn or something. I don't know. And I can win a bishop, but there a mating threat here that I'm not seeing. I think it's check, blocks. I think take with the bishop, so you have a discovered check going on. Give an intermezzo, but then I just move. All right. Rook c8 here. If I take, then he just runs here. And then it's not like I can give a check because then he just takes my rook. That's why I'm thinking it's bishop takes. On here. Bishop, check, king here. What if I then push here? Check. Push. All right, let's start with check. I really think it's bishop takes. King g2. All right. See if my board will load pretty quick for me to look at if this pawn moves. I think I'm just missing something there. Let's take a look. So it's knight here. Check. There. Here. Unless they f5, for an example. Oh, then it does. All right. Yeah, it does like just pushing. All right. Push. Stay here. A, B here, and you win the rook. Interesting. All right. Try to get a couple more in. Staring at this light squared bishop. This dark squared bishop just blocked a check. When he's looking at my rook, looking at my knight, there is a check, an intermezzo check that I've given here, but it's protected pretty well. I can go here. Castle. This check. blocks by this. So this bishop I can just capture, but maybe there's something better with, maybe this queen is a bit too offsides and there's something I can win a queen. All right, bishop e5. Queen cannot go there. Can't go there. Or no, you can go there. Can't go there. Can't go there. Cannot go there. Cannot go there. No, no, no. All right, so queen goes there. And then what if it's just something like a pawn push? Queen give me a check, so that's probably a bad move. Here, there. I can just take b2 and just win that rook. There's something I'm missing. Here, queen there. This h6 still can just move there, and I don't think that's going to be the ending of it. Here, here. Maybe, yeah, takes first. Castles, takes. Knight there. Maybe a queen back offering a trade. Queen goes there. Then maybe I'm just up a piece. Here, here. Yeah, I can like little intermezzo. I think I take the queen, take, and then I would take there anyway. I think it's bishop. Should be 5. Oh yeah, same thing. Here takes, still taking there. Up a pawn. Takes, takes, takes there. Pull my bishop back. No, that's incorrect. Oh, maybe like a desperado. Yeah. Yeah. Dang, I didn't think of that one. All right, continue on. Queen and knight, threatening something around the king, but both pawns are pretty well protected, so nothing immediate. This bishop maybe might be coming out. Rooks are connected. This knight not really doing anything. Rook might be coming and causing some trouble. All right, let's think about what we can do. Attacking the queen. Goes there. There. Nothing really. Takes. Rook takes. Any follow-up? Bishop e5. Captures. Captured by the knight, but win a piece, but maybe there's something better. There's a way to get this bishop off this diagonal. What if I capture this bishop? Captures back by the rook. Bishop here. And give a check, but then I go here. Take it. No real checks by the queen. Here. Rook takes. Bishop here, threatening mate. Queen takes. Still same thing. Takes. Is there any threats against my queen he can do? Not really. If he does something weird like h3, I can just take this rook. I think that's it. Okay. And this might be another Desperado where I take, takes, 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 takes. If I take, and what's my follow-up to that? Check. There, it doesn't really help. But just taking straight away. Queen takes here. Captures the rook and knight versus rook. That's not good. Queen there, threatening mate. Here, rook there. I just take here. Still just mate. I think maybe like queen f4. Yeah. All right. That was a tough one. They're hard to see all the way through, but definitely good practice. Try to get 10 puzzles in this video. 27 minutes. All right. 2 pawns threatening promotion. All right. Let's do some calculating. Push. Check. There. Here. Push. Here. Promote. And let me make sure I did that. Push. Check. There. 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 And all right. I gotta land on this diagonal. I'm thinking. So it's with check. Here. Check. There. There. Takes. There. Promote with check. Here. Takes. Push. Here. There. Push. Push. And it's still with check. So I think the key here is landing on this diagonal with check to the king on g6. So I think start with a3. If he takes, I can just push. If he gives me a check, or if he tries to go here, then I take and promote. Push here. And then because I take with not take, because I promote with check, you get the tempo to prevent this pawn from queening. Usually. But that's what that one was. All right. Rook is patrolling here. Knight's going to be coming in, maybe. That square's protected. I go here. Takes. I think there's any back rank. Let's file. Then a little slow. Rook there. Knight maneuvering there, but knight here, check. Then I get taken. don't think that's the move. Here. There. Hmm. Rook here. Then check. There. Hmm. Tough one. Knight e6. Takes. No. Here. Hmm. This might be it. Knight h7 threatening f6 fork. King can't get over to that rook. See there. Rook goes here. And then check. There. There. 8. Here. You give a check. Go here. Come here. Just bring my rook back. Bend. Knight here. Check. Takes. Check with this rook. He'll come back. And if you go here. All right, takes here. And I think I'm just up a piece. Here. Rook here. Check. And go to the corner, it's mates. Maybe you come here. I have like some maneuver with my knight with a cover check or something. This one, I'm just not seeing anything else. So I think process of elimination, knight h does. Okay. Take back. All right. 2280. There's just no other moves that I saw, so that was kind of the only option. All right. Bishop. Staring at my knight. Protected once, so I'm not too worried. Knight and rook are out of the game. Bishop staring here. Queen can capture here, but it's protected pretty well. Capture here. You have to take back with a queen. I take the bishop. I don't really know what that's doing. Push the queen away. Hmm. Here, you just take. Capture back, but I don't. Here, takes. I can get a knight there some way, work, but I don't see that happening. There. That would be a fork, but that pawn protects it. Win a pawn. But I feel like there's gotta be something. Push. takes. Not like I have any checkmates. Feel like a deflection of the queen. H4. There. Follow up to that. It comes here. One thing I'm seeing here is this knight is on, but I feel like there's got to be something better. Or I just don't see it because queen comes to g5 and then I have to take. 5. Bishop can just take. I don't see any checks or forks available. I don't think that's the right move because it's just a pawn, but I don't see anything else. Let's press. You don't full like I think I'm gonna get this wrong, but I just don't see what the other moves would. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then offer a queen trade. Then I'm losing my rook. Say I capture. I did not think this part through. Right. There. Then it's minor piece, minor piece, minor piece, minor rook. I'm seeing bishop back. I can even take it with, I guess, the knight too. So there. Okay. That was a tough one. Oh, why? Like that was just. I guess there was just no good moves there. I wish I showed you what the theme was. All right, so that is going to be it for today's puzzle video. Hope you got a couple more right than me. Some of those are pretty tricky, but 10 really good puzzles, a little mix of end games, tactics, winning pieces, defending moves. So hope you got more right than me, but I'll see you guys in the next one.